See, if your lizards won't drink water, try this method. See? Spray a little bit so he knows what he's drinking, which is water. See, and just pour it really slow in his mouth. They love this. And it's a good way to interact with your lizards so they're not mean and they get tamed. Because they know what your hands are and they know when you're giving them water, they know when you're feeding them, so they won't bite you. If your lizards won't drink out of the water bowl, make sure they're getting water. This is a good way to make sure your lizards aren't getting dehydrated. And this is a good way to make sure they are getting enough water and they're getting hydrated. And he expects this every day. That's one bad thing about giving them water like this, is they expect you to give them water like this every day. And they'll stop drinking from the water bowl. So this is, you don't do this all the time. You only do it when you see their lips getting chapped or their tongue getting really dry and bleeding and stuff like that. Then you really have to make them hand feed them water. See, look, he wants more. Sorry, I'm trying to do both things at the same time, give him water and trying to film. So sorry if it's kind of shaky or if it's upside down or bad quality or something like that. I'm trying. See? And just hit his mouth with water. Make sure he's not thirsty. And you gotta give them time to breathe. Try not to get the water in their nose. Try to get it just in their mouth. See? Just in their mouth like this. Don't spray it too hard, because too much pressure will hurt their face or inside their mouth. So make sure you just spray it like this hard, you know, so it just hits inside their mouth and their tongue and their throat. If you spray it like that really hard, it'll just get everywhere in their nose and the pressure will hurt their face. But see, this guy, his name's Big Guy, and he's a Coral Kakadu translucent leatherback Belgium blood bearded dragon. Check him out. I'll pull him out for you guys to get a first-hand look at him. See, this is my first lizard practically that I bought off the internet. I paid around $250 for this guy, for shipping and handling and all of that. See, he's a translucent. You see his eyes, how they're pure black? That means he's 100% translucent. And I'll give you an example. My female Zero, her eyes aren't pure black, and I'll show you, like I said. You see how his eyes are pure black? That means he's translucent. And he's not a hypo. You see how his nails are, they have like a black strip or a brown strip through them. They're not clear. Hypos are usually have clear fingernails. He doesn't have clear fingernails. So he could be hypo, but only a certain percentage of him is hypo, which is not visible hypo, because then his nails would be black. I mean, clear. If he was visible hypo, which is like almost 100% hypo, their nails are usually clear. So he's not a hypo. I know that for sure. He's a Belgian blood. Coral Kakadu. See the coral? They name him that because you see their face, like, sorry, he's in a shed right now, but if you see his face, he has like coral colors on his face, like the ocean floor. See, watch, let's see. This side's not in his shed, so let's see if I can get the phone to focus. See, he has pure black eyes, and you see those coral colors, like those linings? See? And he's my first lizard. So he's like a puppy. He's really lovable. He's an awesome lizard. If you guys are interested in buying him, check my I put my email on my YouTube channel, so you guys could email me if you guys are interested in him. He's very lovable. Like I said, he's leatherback, translucent Belgian blood. But he's really lovable. He loves to be held. He loves to be out of his tank. He loves to eat. He loves to drink. If you guys want a lizard that's already tamed and you don't have to put in a lot of work, just feed him and give him water, this is your lizard. This is one of the easiest lizards you'll ever own because I already tamed him. He loves lettuce, he loves fruits, he loves vegetables. Look, it looks like he's flipping us off. See his middle finger? And I named him Big Guy. That's his name. See, and if you could tell, his beard is a little bit black because there's another male that I have in the room with him, and he sees him, so he starts getting territorial. That's why his beard starts to get black, which he's flipping us off still. But he's a good lizard. He's lovable. He's cool. He's awesome. This is his tank. I have to clean it out. There's probably poop in there. I clean it out like every 2 days. But see, I got magnet rocks so he could climb up, and I don't have a proper lid for this. I'm using like a lid and another little lid because he likes to climb out. Like I said, he doesn't like to be in his sink. He likes to be with people, around people all the time. As soon as I walk in the room, he lights up. So he's that type of lizard. But all right, I'll show you guys Sassy. Calm down, big guy. Calm down. See, he knows I'm putting him in the tank. He starts to get all sad. He's a good guy. He's a good boy, though. I love him. But I am getting rid of him, so if you guys are interested, just let me know. I have to get rid of him because I have a daughter now, and I don't really have enough time that these lizards require. Especially him, because he, like I said, he likes to be loved and he needs a lot of attention. You could just leave him outside in your room and he would just run around. He's a good boy. All right, and this is Sassy. This is my female bearded dragon. She's a 0. And let me show you guys what I was talking about with the eyes. Well, hold on. Let me give her some water first. Let's see if she's thirsty. I'll show you guys how to I'll show you how to give lizards water that don't drink out of their lizard bowls like they're supposed to. Yeah, if you get worried about them and see their lips are chapped or if their tongues are really bleeding and stuff like that, you need to start giving them water. This is a good method. Try it like this. See, she already knows she's getting water. See, watch. Start spraying it. Don't just spray it straight in her face. See, just do it slowly. Give her some time to breathe and process that I'm trying to give her water. See, now that she knows I'm giving her water, she's starting to drink. Practically common sense. See, and just spray around her mouth. If she's still thirsty, she'll open up her mouth. But this is a kind of way to like get her hydrated. If you like spray their face a little bit with a little bit of water. Try not to get it in their nose or eyes. But it's okay to splash their little face with some water. All right, now let me show you what I was talking about, hypo and translucent and things of that nature. So, this is my second lizard I've ever bought off the internet, and I paid $415 for her. That's not including shipping and handling, which was like another $40. So altogether I paid like $460 for her. She's not leatherback. As you can see, she has scales, but they're not too big of scales. They're like reduced scaling. So, but like I said, hypos, she's a visible hypo. As you can see, her nails are a little dirty because her sand was a little bit wet in her tank, but see, I shouldn't blow them off, but look, this side. See, her nails are clear, which means she's a visible hypo, which is almost 100 to 90% pure hypo. That's how you can tell if a lizard's hypo or not, because their nails will usually be clear. Excuse my voice. I need to get some water and really calm my mouth. But let me show you guys her eyes. Like I was talking about translucent. Usually lizards that are translucent will have pure black eyes. As you can tell, she does not have pure black eyes. Her eyes are brown and black. So she's not a pure translucent. But she is a pure hypo. Her nails are clear. She's really big. She's ready to start mating and start breeding. Like him. Big guy, he's ready to start mating and breeding, but I do not want to breed him a Belgian blood with the 0. It wouldn't make sense. I'm gonna mate her with him. He's a witblits. A witblits and a 0, they're usually a good pair to breed because their babies are worth money and they're really beautiful. But he's not ready to start breeding it or mating it. I have to give him like maybe 4 to 5 more months and he'll be a full-grown adult. And she's a typical girl. She has attitude. She's not like big guy. Big guy, you could touch his face, his neck, his body, and he won't freak out. Sassy, she has an attitude, watch. See, she starts backing up, and she's not mean, don't get me wrong. She's not a mean girl. But she just has a little attitude on her. But she loves her baths. That's one thing she likes. Excuse my room. This is all their mess. When I bring them out, they poop on the floor and stuff, so. But this is their room. This is my reptile room. I gotta clean it up. See, I got my mealworm beetles and my mealworms. I used to have Madagascar roaches in there, but they ate them all. These are the 3 tanks. But like I said, this is my female 0 hypo. And she's a full-grown adult. She's ready to start mating. If you guys are interested, go to my YouTube channel and look for my email and just send me a message, and I'll let you know the information on it, whichever lizard you're interested in. All right, let's put her back. There we go. See, she has a little attitude on her. There we go. Let's see. I want to show you guys her eyes. She has really beautiful eyes. It's just hard to see it in this lighting. Even though she's not a pure translucent, she still has beautiful eyes. See? She is missing a toe. I don't know what happened. I think when I had her in a tank with another baby bearded dragon, the little baby bearded dragon bit her toes, took off her nail. So that's one thing you learn. Don't put babies together. There'll be accidents. They'll bite each other's tails off, bite each other's fingers off. It's not good to house bearded dragons together when they're babies. Especially putting males together. You do not put 2 males together because they will fight and they will hurt each other. Or you'll have a tailless lizard, which you don't want. You want your lizard or bearded dragon to look really good. And you want them, when they look good, they feel good. All right, I'll show you guys my witblits. This is my male witblits. He's not a full adult yet. I gotta give him like 4 to 5 more months and he'll be ready to start breeding with her. That's what I've been waiting for. I'll show you guys. He's not a hypo and he's not a translucent, but he is a full-blooded witblits. I paid around $300, and then shipping and handling, which was like 50-40 bucks for him when he was a baby. See, this is his tank. Let's see. As you can tell, his beard is really black because he could see big guy, the other male bearded dragon, and they sense each other, they can smell each other, so they know when another male's in the room. And especially because there's another female in the room, they're really territorial. All right, let me give him some water now. See, and you could tell he's a male because his tail, you see those 2 bulges on his tail? Sorry if I keep moving the camera, but there's a bulge right here and a bulge right here. That's usually how you can tell he's a male. 2 bulges. Yeah, males will have big tails like that. Females, they'll have big tails, but they won't have the 2 bulges right here. But he is a full-blown witblits.